I mean, I'm glad you brought that up about the fantasy portion of it because a lot of people don't talk about that. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't acknowledge the fact that half of the time when we start getting attracted to someone, it's usually a lot of it's in our mind and it becomes a fantasy and it becomes not real. You know what I mean? I'm glad that you brought that up because more people need to acknowledge that sometimes that sexual like tension that you feel with somebody is all built up energy that you basically built up during time of what you wanted or desired, and now you see somebody that meets that quote on picture, and when you have that person you're disappointed because you realize it's not what you actually wanted. I mean, that's how I see it, and that's how I think of it. I mean, in your opinion, what do you think about that?
Yeah, no, 100% agree. Like you can fantasize about X, Y, Z, and then you act out on it, and it's just not what the fantasy was. I know that's happened to me several times, and I've had clients that had that happen. And I go, sometimes a fantasy is that full stop. It's a fantasy. Acknowledge that it's a fantasy, and that's why it has the effect on you, but it doesn't always mean that you have to actually act out on that fantasy.